I'm so excited to be finally filming a video that I actually enjoyed filming. I think this look is honestly to die for. And if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching, obviously. But yeah, I'm using a lot of new drugstore products that I got today. I bought them with my own money, obviously. I only have like a few subscribers, so I don't think any brand is going to want to branch out just yet. But I'm okay with that, I think. But yeah, if you want to see how to get this look and just have like a really chatty first impressions, and you want to see how all of these products perform, if you want to see how all of these products perform, then just keep on watching. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and click the bell to get notified by me. And like this video if you did enjoy it. And I'm sorry for rambling so much, but yeah. So let's go on into the video. So since this is a drugstore makeup tutorial, I'm going to first start out with priming my eyelids with this NYX eyeshadow base, and this is in the shade 03 Skin Tone. And I'm just going to take a pencil brush and just dip it in the product and then put it all over my eyes. Nothing too crazy. I really like this eyeshadow base. I think it's a good alternative to the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, just because it gives some coverage to the eyes. It cancels out some of the veins and redness I have on my eye. See, you can totally tell the difference because this has no primer and this has primer. To set my eyelids, I'm just going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and this is in the shade Caramel Toffee. I'm just going to be using the yellow shade and my Wet n Wild crease brush. I want to do something that revolves around the idea of Valentine's Day. First, I'm going to be taking the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, just as for a light wash of color. And I'm going to be taking that on my E27, you know the drill. And I'm just going to sweep it on the crease. And I'm kind of winging it out a little bit. Next, I'm going to be dipping into the Morphe x Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to be taking this rosy toned mauve shade right here. And I'm going to take that on the same brush, just a light amount, and then shake my brush off a little bit. And kind of turn the brush sideways, not like so directly, just sideways. So I can really get it in the crease. And then once I've distributed a bunch of product, I'm going to go ahead and use the top of it to blend everything out. Next, I'm going to be taking this darker rosy tone mauve shade on a pencil brush. And I'm just going to apply it directly in the crease, just to kind of outline where the cut is going to be. And you don't have to worry about being too precise with this, because we are going to clean it up with some concealer. And then to blend it out a little bit, I'm going to take my Sigma E36 blending brush and just blend the edges. And before I make the actual cut, I'm just going to take a regular crease brush. This is the one from the Anastasia on her Renaissance palette. Doesn't matter what crease brush. I'm just going to blend that out. To clean up the cut, I'm just going to take this Better Skin concealer from Maybelline, and then just this Danielle brush. It's a really precise, small type of concealer brush. And I'm going to put some of the concealer on the back of my hand and put it on the brush, and then just cut my lid. And if you made any mistakes on placement, I'll show you what to do. But first I'm just going to take this white shade from the Kathleen Lights palette and the other side of that Anastasia brush, and just pack that on the lid just to set that concealer. I'm just going to add more dimension with that darkest color, and I'm going to place that on this e.l.f. angled brush, and then just put that right directly in that cut. And you really want to make sure you define that wing as precisely as you can. So if you need to, just grab a smaller, more detailed brush and that same color and try and map it out. And then I'm just going to take that same Sigma E36 blending brush. This is really nice because it's small and it can get like right up in the crease. I especially love doing this and using this tool for cut creases because of how precise it is, but it still like blends everything pretty well. Okay, so we'll come back to the eyes in just a little bit. Let me zoom you guys out just a little bit so I can work on the face. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to try a new one. I just got this from the drugstore. This is the Milani Prime Light Strobing Primer. It says it's supposed to prime skin to create a smooth canvas before applying any foundation, hydrates and instantly brightens lackluster skin, can be applied post-foundation for additional radiance. That probably means like the high points or anything. Lightweight with a natural luminous finish, universally flattering glow. It does not clog pores. And it also says it's pore minimizing and oil free, so let's see how it does with my pores. It looks like it has like just speckles of shimmer in it, so it does look very glowy. Okay, so to cream contour, I'm just going to be taking my Maybelline New York concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe. If you're going on a date or anything, I think it's really good to cream contour, just like if it's a first date or if you're going to a party or something, just so you make sure that the makeup lasts as long as possible. Cream contour will really help to keep it like that. And to blend it out, I'm just going to take this Eco Tools sponge. So I picked up a new foundation as well. A lot of these products are new face products. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is in the shade Nude Ivory. I got this from Walgreens and this was the lightest shade there, but I went to Walmart after and they had a lighter shade called Porcelain. So it has a spatula, which is good that it's not just like straight out something that you have to pour. I really don't like foundations that are like that. I don't know how much you're supposed to put on, but I just kept putting on a bunch. And I'm going to use the bigger sponge from the Eco Tools pack and blend that out. It's actually like blending out really nicely, I think. This sponge, I feel like, is not as good as the Beauty Blender, but it is a pretty good alternative. Another like really good alternative is the L'Oreal, the new L'Oreal Pink Sponge. That one is like so squishy and it worked like a dream, I swear. So I'm actually really liking the finish of this foundation. It looks pretty medium right now. I can still see my redness peeking through, but that's fine. It doesn't look like it's settling into any dry patches, which is really tough for me to find a foundation that doesn't do that. so I enjoy that part of it. It feels really nice and like it's like not too dewy and not too matte. It's like really a natural finish. I really like it. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna take the Rimmel Perfection Match. I remember how much I used to like love this before I got my Rainforest of the Sea, so I'm gonna see if I still love it as much. So I'm just gonna squeeze them out. Yeah. And I'm just gonna, of course, take my Cody airspun powder like usual. And I'm gonna take the littler sponge to bake under my eyes. And to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna take my NYX finishing powder, and this is in the green shade. This is just gonna help cancel out some of that redness that I have underneath. I think the foundations and concealer mixture has done a pretty good job of like doing that on its own, but I'm just gonna add a little bit extra insurance. And I'm gonna wipe away that bake because I don't really let it set for too long. I don't care to. Everything's honestly looking really nice right now. So I'm just going to be taking this Rimmel Trio, and I'm going to be taking that contour shade. I'm just going to be using that to contour my cheekbones. And I'm just going to take a light amount on this Morphe R7, just on the tip of it. And for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I think I used this on my last tutorial. I really like this bronzer. I think it has like a really nice natural finish on the skin. Highlight today. I'm so excited to be using this one. I finally found this one at the drugstore. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. This is so beautiful, honestly. Like, this is to die for. I swatched it and it looks so amazing. Let me just, hopefully it shows up on camera, but I think my exposure might be too high. I don't know how to fix that. Just gonna pack on the highlight. So to bake under my contour, I'm just going to take that airspun powder again. And for blush, I'm also going to be using a new product. I don't think this is like essentially like super new, but this is the, yeah, it definitely isn't. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush, and this is in the shade The Princess Daiquiris. This is a really pretty ombre peachy pink shade. And I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just gonna swirl it kind of together. You definitely have to build this blush up. I'm not mad at that because I feel like if you have full-on pigmentation right away and you accidentally put too much on your brush, it's gonna be like really bad. And now I'm just going to wipe away the bake with my powder brush and then swirl everything together like I always do. This will just ensure that your makeup looks really nice and well blended, that you can't, like, there's no definite line between the contour, the blush, and the highlight. It all just looks really seamless. So I haven't used this in a while, but this is the colourpop brow pencil in the shade Black and Brown. So this is the second darkest shade. Really nervous to be using it. Actually, first I want to highlight under my brow bone because I feel like that might be a little bit easier. So I'm going to take that same highlighter I used and apply it under the brow bone. I'm just going to take the spoolie from the pencil and I'll run that through my brows just to get the shape that I want. And then I'm going to outline them. And this pencil is super pigmented, so you really want to make sure you have a light hand with it. For the front of my brows, I might use just my Anastasia Brow Wiz just because it is lighter. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill in with my Brow Wiz just because it is a little bit lighter. I don't want the front of my brows to be like super intense and chocolate-y. I'm not going to set my brows till a little later, so I'm just going to be finishing up on the eyes. I really want to make a more defined crease, I feel like. Just a little touch of more refinement. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of that dark shade and I'm going to mix it. I'm going to mix this shade with just a little bit of this shade from the Carli Bybel palette. Just dipping in my small detailed brush from e.l.f. like a couple times into that rosy shade and like twice in that brown shade. And then tapping off the excess. And I'm gonna blend again. And I'm actually gonna apply some of the NYX glitter primer. It looks like this on my lid. And I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Infallible, it's just this pressed shadow and it's in the shade Amber Rush. It's kind of a coppery rose gold toned shadow, and I'm going to be taking that brush I used for concealer with it, and then I'm going to use my finger a little bit later. And I'm just going to pack it on my lid. The key to this look is blending. The key to any good eyeshadow look is blending. You have to have a lot of patience to blend. And for my eyeliner, I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. This is the Mega Liner. For the waterline, I'm going to be taking this Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer. And this is in the nude shade. On the lower lash line, I'm just going to be doing the same exact thing I did on the upper lash line, but it's just going to take a little bit less time. Take that lightest pink shade from the Carli Bybel palette and run that along the lower lash line. And then with that same Precision e.l.f. eyeliner brush, I'm just going to be taking the darkest shade from the palette and I'm going to be kind of mapping out a little bit below, like right here, below the actual like tear duct, just to make my eyes look a little bit whiter. I'm just going to be taking my ColourPop Exit no, eyeliner just to kind of fill in that gap. And to blend that line out, I'm going to be taking this plummy pink shade from the palette and that same eyeshadow brush I used before. Just on that white area, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is, it says for face and body only. It's this white kind of eyeshadow glitter pigment. And for mascara, I'm just going to be using my Falsies Angel Push-Up Mascara. And to set my eyebrow hairs in place, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, or Brow Stylist Plumper. And for lashes, I'm going to be taking the Kiss Lash Couture Faux Mink Lashes, and this is in the style Boudoir. Okay, so I just applied some lower mascara and the other lash, and I'm going to take this new product from Wet n Wild, and it's the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit, I think. This is in the shade Rebel Rose. Okay, so this is the finished result. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really satisfied with pretty much all of the products I got. I think this look looks like it could definitely pass for something that you used only high-end products in. I think they are all really good. I honestly don't have any product that I got that is like total trash. I think they all work pretty excellently. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial slash first impression slash chit chat kind of video, and let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!